second one I got for this Christmas is this one. It's the FMA 1A 58A Argentine twin engine aircraft. Whew. Yeah, a bit puffed out there. Anyway, Airfix again, 1/72nd scale this time. On opening the box, the first thing we come across is the instructions. Now, there's a few more steps to build this one, I think. Yeah, there's 17. There's one more step to build this than the Harrier. It's got two colorations, one from 1982 from the Falkland Islands and one from Uruguay 2007 on there. So it's got those two on there. Nice camo pattern for the 1982 version. Another big camo pattern to do. Anyway, the instructions are typical Airfix. Though they have actually started putting the part sheets in this one here as well, so that's nice, so we can identify the parts. Looking at the seats, they don't look too bad, very plain, but a little bit of tightening up, you could do that quite easily. Bit of detail fitting and all that sort of thing on it, and they should come out quite nicely. The side instrument panels are all separate as well on here, and I believe they actually have, do they have, I think they have some decals on them as well, so that's nice. And there's a 8-gram weight for the nose, again increase that just to make sure. We can do that test again. I think the cockpit could do with a lot of detailing actually inside the cockpit itself. A few wires and that, if I can find some pictures and some reference photos of the inside cockpit, that would be handy. The wheel wells look quite detailed as well in this, so that's alright. Might need a bit more if you're that way inclined. Wheels are in 2 halves, no fluffing about with that. Undercarriage, props. There is a few bits and pieces you can leave off until the last minute and paint them separately. It's got a solid canopy. So you can't have it opened. And that's it. Not a bad little build, I don't think. That'll be nice, depending on how the parts are. Right, decal sheets out of the box next. It looks like it's in register, although I think it's one of the Airfix ones. The Argentinian version that I'm doing, the white on the roundels is actually in the roundels itself. It's not sticking out to one side like my last lot was, so that's a good thing. Again, one bag of plastic bits. This one's got a self-sealing bag on it though, and it's got Hornby on it as well, registration, so it's not that old, this particular kit. It's, oh look at that, oh no, so it's just a self-sealing bags glued onto it. That's nice. First sprue up is the fuselage with recessed panel lining on it. Oh, that's going to be a nice little model. Now that is going to be a nice little model. The detail, well, there ain't much detail on there. It's all blank pieces on there. So I think there is. Let me just check on this here. No, there's no decals for the dashboards or anything like that in there, so that they're going to have to be done. But I'm surprised at that, because this is actually an older kit. or around about the same time. This has got recessed panel lining, and the Harrier had raised panel lining. So anyway, I like that. That's nice. Second sprue up. Again, recessed panel lining. Quite nice detail on the underside of this wing join and fuselage. Quite a lot of detail there. There's some mould release on here, so it's getting a bit oily, so I'm going to have to wash these parts for definite good soaking. There's a little bit of flash in here, but not a lot. Really, not a lot at all. And the mould line's minuscule again as well. Very small mould line. Sprue number 3 out of the 4. It's got the wings on there. As you can see there, they're quite high pins. Release pin marks on there. They're going to have to be chopped off. I think they will interfere with the fit. Although they're not actually along the edge of the wing on that one. But on the bottom wing, it's right on the edge where the wing joins the bottom part, or the top part I should say. So they're going to have to be taken down, but they're well out of the way, and it'll be easy enough to chop those off. Detailed parts on here. The wheels look in good, crisp wheel hubs and that on there. The propellers themselves are here. They're all separate as well on here. They've got a bit of flash around them, so is the undercarriage. But apart from that, that's a much better sprue for flash and bits and pieces on there. There's not much detail on the floor of the cockpit, but again, like I said, you can put detail that up as much or as little as you like. On the 4th sprue, the last one, we have the seats here. Not too bad. I mean, they're quite a plain seat, but again, you can actually detail these ones up. There's quite a lot of small parts on here, and let me just have a quick look at this one here under my glasses. That's, I said the cockpit instrument panels had nothing on them. They've got extra panels with the details on here, here, and here. So it does have details on the cockpit panelling. Oh, that's nice. That is nice then. So we will be able to do some dry brushing on that to bring that up. Not so much flash on this one. Tiny bit on the corner of the tree itself, but not much on the parts. They all seem to be pretty clean. The last one is the clear canopy in the bag. Again, it's one of these self-sealed bags. It's nice though. I must keep this to one side to put other canopies in. Look at the canopy. It's got raised bars on the outside, so it will be quite easy to mask this up. We'll just take it out of here a second. There is some distortion in it, but 72nd canopies, it's actually one of the better canopies I've seen for the distortion rates. It's not that much, and it's nice and clear. May do with a little bit of a polish, maybe a future dip, just to bring it up to really nice polished standards. Okay, that's it for this one. I'm not going to pronounce the name because my mouth's a bit on the sore side after the Christmas treats I've had, so please excuse that. But the FMA looks nice. Nice colour scheme on it, nice different colour scheme. Should make up to a nice aircraft, not much flash. I'll let you know how the parts go together when I build this one. But for now, hope you enjoyed this review. See you soon. Bye for now.